You know, I can honestly say the rising of the Shield Hero has driven us to the point of one of the greatest shows of all time. It gotta be up there, when it comes for anime of the year, best girl, and move on, you know. And watching the latest episode, episode 8, it's I can understand what Naofumi is going throughout this. Now, if you guys appreciate what I said or whatever, you guys can post a comment down below. I really mind. But I like to talk about the Rising of the Shield Hero episode 8. This was the time that everybody wanted to see the curse mode, aka berserker mode. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to main characters, there's always this sort of rage that it opens up new forms, new abilities, that kind of thing. And a lot of people do this, guys. If you can look back on every anime show you've watched, there's always a character that goes berserk. All that rage, the hatred, the betrayals, all that shit. And then all of that build up to this mode, and it just awakens them. Okay, freaking, I'll put an example right there. Meliodas from the Seven Deadly Sins. Look at that. Look at Ichigo. Oh, look at Ichigo from Bleach. Oh, Naruto. You know what I mean? You can think of every character that you liked, and there's always this one character that goes berserker mode, and that curse, that rage, letting out all that frustration out in that one power, and just wanting to kill somebody so bad that don't even think about the people that's on your team. Now, episode 8 is just show that Naofumi has, he made some mistakes, and I get it. Now, every main character makes mistakes in life. Now, for me, he made up mistakes of his own in this episode. He did. Okay, now, what can I say? Now, aside from that, okay, now moving on to episode, no, I'm sorry. See, I'm tongue-tied because this was a tight episode. But episode 8 was, now for me, once again, cleaning up the work that all the heroes did. I don't know why the spear hero, the sword hero, or the bow hero is doing so much work that they don't give a fuck about the villagers that are dying here. I don't know if you noticed, but last week, the spear hero, they said that the spear hero took down a plant, and then everything was good until a plant monster comes. Oh, and then this sword hero took down a dragon. And they thought, oh, the village is safe. But then all that rotten meat from the dragon poisoned the village. And I'm like, are they stupid? So now for me, once again, is cleaning up the mess that all the heroes do. I don't know why. The other heroes ain't doing their fucking job. I don't know why. The king is just giving them high royalty orders, not giving them crap to do, not cleaning up the mess. But not for me, once again, it's cleaning up the mess that the other heroes doing. Somebody needs to tell the other heroes to finish their fucking job right. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't let not for me come out. It's like Cinderella, you got the stepsisters and the stepmother and not for me, the Cinderella trying to clean up all the freaking mess. You know what I mean? That shit needs to stop. Okay? That shit needs to stop. So he's cleaning up the mess, he gotta, I get it. Now for me, he's not a savior troll, but he's kind of the guy who wants to help out any other sort of way, just to make some money. Because remember, he had no money, he doesn't have any stuff to bring, so he tried to do the best he can, and I understand that. So, onward to facing the dragon zombie. Now, here's the thing about this dragon zombie. The CGI for that dragon looks okay, not the sharpest tool in the shed, but it's still great to see a dragon pop out of nowhere. Cause I love isekai shows with dragons, just to see how badass they are. For this dragon zombie pretend to be dead and all the blood coming out from the ground back to his body and regenerating, that's badass. Now, okay, I get it. Now for me, the one who made mistakes too. Philo made mistakes in this one too, cause Philo just charged. I'm not saying she hates dragons, I get it, but she charging in without even a strategy. just charging in and whoosh, and kicking the dragon. But then at that moment when she got eaten, I'm like, ooh. I was shocked. I'm like, what? She got eaten. And then it was that moment when Naofumi went in that rage, that rage, like he feels like, is this happening again? Like he'll lose everything again. After seeing Philo get eaten, his mind just went totally shocked. He like, oh, will I lose everything? Will I lose everybody's gonna leave me again? I'll be alone again? And that triggered him. Like all the power-ups he got just canceled out into this whole like a cursed sword, this cursed sword, this cursed shield, and it was just his berserker mode, just like it's like he went in that freaking rage, and he wants more power, so he's thinking of everything he wanted to do, especially wanting to burn mine, which I would too. If I was in berserker mode, I would have burned mine to begin with. We gotta burn that bitch down, and I totally agree with y'all on this right here, because I would have burned her too. And he lost consciousness. Like he just didn't care. He didn't hear Raphtalia. He didn't hear nothing. He just went in that full berserker mode and wanted to face it head on. And then the light appeared, which is Raphtalia. That her sword, aka her sword, aka his light. You know, and Raphtalia said the only thing that awakened him was like, you're the shield and I'm the sword. We work together. And it burned, like with the shield, the cursed shield, you know, it burns Raphtalia, you know, with this burn mark curse part. You know, it triggered most of her skin marks, you know, and he blames himself. And I kind of agree with him. He made a mistake, you know. He let Raphtalia get him burned, and I feel at least he's honest. I'm not saying he lied, but at least he was honest about what he did. He fucked up, and I get it. So he did control his emotions and try to heal Raphtalia, because I know that is his fault. I know it. And then out of nowhere, the dragon was about to finish it, but then out of nowhere, Philo just burst out of his stomach, and everybody thought, oh, she ate the dragon. At first, the dragon ate the chicken. But then it's just like, oh, Philo, she's alive. Yes, the bird is alive. And then because the source of the dragon zombie was the crystal. That purple crystal was the source of the dragon zombie. And now that Philo, you know, saved the day, yes, Philo saves the day, not the shield hero. Philo saved the day. The village was safe. And I like Naofumi on this part right here. After the village was safe, he didn't care about the money. He didn't care. He said, use this. He didn't care about the money. He said, use this to heal Raphtalia. Because he know he fucked up. And like I said before, every main character, when you're in the group or whatever, they know they fucked up. In this, he did fucked up. Like I said, he literally used the money that he earned from defeating the dragon zombie to heal Raphtalia. And I like that. Fine, and then we finally get to see the smile of him, like a normal smile. Most of the previous episodes were smile for vengeance. Some of them were smile for greediness or anything. But for that smile that Naofumi shows, it shows that he's very kind, and he learned to work together. He learns that he could still trust Raphtalia and Philo, even if they made mistakes. So now he see more build up trust relationship between the two. I also like the part when Raphtalia was like, "Can you spend the night with me?" trying to get Naofumi's attention and trying to spend the night. So she's like, "Oh, Philo, you sleep with Raphtalia." And then Philo wanted to bounce back and say, "Oh, Master, you could come join us." He's like, "Nah, I can't." Oh, you guys wanted a threesome. You guys wanted to see Philo, Raphtalia, and Naofumi in the same bed together, but Naofumi ain't that type of guy yet. So, aside from like I said, episode 8 was really great. I love to see the development, the new modes that he's getting, especially, you know, owning to one mistake. You know, like I said, the moral of this episode was sometimes don't let the anger take the best of you. Find ways to control that anger out. And, you know, like I said, but this week we had some, like with Mob Psycho, season 2, that previous episode, that was full rage with Mob did. And this right here, Naofumi went rage, and we get to see that part. I feel like this whole week is full of rage. And yeah, and there's no way to control it. But next week, we get to see Melty. Oh my gosh, next week is the debut of Melty. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, because I read the manga. But I will tell you this. Melty is going to be a good part of this for next week's episode. And I hope you guys will understand why. So, I look forward for next week, and I hope you will.